The cameras fade in, but forget calm introductions or soft narrations. No, this isn't that type of story. Instead, chaos comes crashing down, the kind that makes you choke on your drink because you don't know whether to laugh, scream, or both. And then, right out of the gate, a chilling voice echoes. I'm a reliable, fun-loving, punctual victim. Alone. Leave us alone. We deserve our privacy.
I just want you guys to know that I am a reliable, fun-loving, punctual victim. Don't you see, Butters? Teaching people to think of their brand just makes more people like them. This whole thing is wrong. They're telling you guys to reduce yourself into products.
Hey guys! So funny bumping into you.
Yeah, I mean, we all live here now, so not that funny.
We're just performers instead of human beings.
He's right. Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
We couldn't get jobs and we ran out of money. We ate chicken out of bowls and rode in big cars full of smelly people to something called work. Every day was a new nightmare.
Hey! You ever heard of a thing called privacy?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Will you two just shut up and go away?
What did he just say? He victimized me. It's because I'm an ethnic woman. He can't do that. I'll say, wait, you're ethnic? This is an outrage. We'll just see how he deals with my blue pill.
There's talk that the Royals are going to sue over this episode now. Would you recommend they do that, Kosha?
No. Look, it's speculation, but looking at their pattern so far, they do seem to be rather litigious.
Comedy duo issued a scorching statement just 30 minutes after the announcement that South Park Season 27 would now be pushed back 2 weeks to July 23rd.
That's how it begins. South Park didn't just open with a jab. They launched an atomic-level roast, so sharp and so direct it sliced through Meghan's entire narrative like butter. This wasn't parody, this was demolition. And according to insiders, oh honey, this wasn't your typical episode. They didn't just poke fun, they aired a finale so shocking, so unstable, so unapologetically savage that Meghan's entire PR team allegedly went into full-blown meltdown. Reports claim her handlers scrambled behind the scenes, pulling plugs, calling in favors, and practically begging execs to shut it down midair. Imagine that, an empire built on image and control suddenly cracking live on screen. We're not talking about a few memes or lighthearted satire. No, this was described as a cultural earthquake. Executives panicked in real time, allegedly terrified at what was about to unfold. And here's the kicker. Those final 3 seconds of the unreleased scene, they're already being hailed as career-cracking, reputation-resetting, and meme-fueling history. If even half of these leaks are true, Meghan didn't just get roasted, she got obliterated.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Will you two just shut up and go away? Hey, can you two keep it down?
Hey! You ever heard of a thing called privacy?
Over, under, around, and through. Meet Mr. Bunny Rabbit, pull and through. I did it.
Good job, Harry.
Is there anything that you would do differently? Yes, I would ask people to tell the truth.
Everyone says they don't have time to make homemade meals, but if you just have 3 nannies, 2 butlers, a housekeeper, a driver, and a full-time personal assistant, you have all the time in the world. Stop making excuses and start moving snacks from one bag to another.
Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy!
When was the last time you twerked, Alex? I don't think I've ever twerked in my life. You must have.
That's fine, I'll go it alone. Just like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
And here's where the pain really stings. Multiple leaks out of South Park's writer room, rumored to be more chaotic than Buckingham Palace tea hour, say the finale hinged on one line so brutal, so cutting, that even top-level execs debated pulling it. Can you imagine the weight of that? A single line strong enough to make television brass shake in their suits? But Trey Parker? Oh, Trey wasn't backing down. Not even a little. According to one report, a writer literally threw down his script, stared across the table, and shouted, "We end on the truth or we don't end at all." That wasn't just writing, it was war. And
Harry and Meghan have got the South Park treatment. The episode has just gone to air in the United States.
These two are not sincere people. They say that they want their privacy.
Dude, school is going to be so awesome today. I had explosive diarrhea all night. I like big boobs.
Oh, hamburgers. How does this even make any sense?
It makes perfect sense. I think the problem is you.
It's so funny, too, that you keep calling me Meghan. You know, it's Megan now.
I feel like the focus is starting to shift off of me. Maybe in editing you'll fix it?
People were saying meh. It's not meh. It's pronounced me. The H is silent.
Park County Police Station, what's your emergency?
Yeah, the neighbors across the street are setting off fireworks and it's 10:30 at night.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
Yeah, come on, honey. We don't need this place. Honey?
Any type of flower arranging is just telling a story. What story do you want to tell? Maybe leave the country. Maybe disown your dad. Be creative with it.
And then, the punchline, the one Meghan's team will never be able to spin out of. South Park twisted Meghan's infamous mantra, "Tell the truth about my truth," and turned it into the stuff of nightmares. Picture this, a cartoon Meghan screeching that phrase into a neon pink megaphone, veins practically bulging, while NDA contracts burst like fireworks all around her. The background? Jam jars stacked like evidence in a courtroom ready to testify. The moment it aired, insiders say the entire room gasped. It was the birth of what they now call the boomerang gag, a joke so sharp it ricocheted across social media instantly.
Has really upset Meghan Markle.
Like the gross disrespect to the intimacy and privacy of marriage and childbirth.
Okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim. Yeah, that's totally me.
So you hate journalists? That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
Oh, and I brought some of my homemade ketchup. I'm coming out with a line of condiments, ketchups, mustards, that sort of thing.
We're really taking LA by storm.
Yeah, and the show's been a great platform to help me promote my brand.
It's already a brand. It's called Heinz.
Yeah, we're hoping the ketchups and mustards are going to be sold at Whole Foods, which, would be huge. Oh, and they're all organic in case anyone was wondering.
We weren't.
It is uncomfortable. I don't think, because she's done this before for photos, I don't think that is a real baby bump. I think
way too big. It's way too big.
And sort of too low as well.
Yeah, it's like a metre out there. I mean, it looks the wrong shape.
Where's she going to give birth there? Through her knees or something? I mean, that is...
But to the world, it's just, what has she been doing? Does she work? As opposed to, oh my gosh, I work so hard.
I want my home to feel welcoming. Do you feel welcome? Does my soundstage welcome you? Mindy and I are such great friends, like besties. Like, I love her. Like, she doesn't know my name, but we're best friends.
Now let's talk about the scene, the one that had viewers choking on their LaCroix. Meghan, animated but unmistakable, storms into a set designed to look like a maternity ward. But instead of warmth and life, it looked faker than a Real Housewives reunion hug. And there she is, clutching that blinding neon megaphone like it's the sword of destiny. She shrieks again, "Tell the truth about my truth," and suddenly silence. The room doesn't just pause, it glitches. Her smile twitches mid-scene, broken, like a malfunctioning animatronic. Meanwhile, background extras chant the word authenticity in robotic unison, their voices hollow, their eyes empty. A chilling mirror of the brand Meghan's been trying to sell.
Really important moment for Harry and Meghan. He'd just finished his press tour for Spare and the Netflix series.
So, do you have any regrets yourself?
Of course. Don't we all? Probably my main regret is, the way that everyone else has acted. That's the thing that's most regrettable, in my opinion.
My question is for Meghan. Meghan, besides holder of briefcase 24 on Deal or No Deal, what do you think your most impactful role was?
And then people kept wanting to get a picture. Because I'm on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, a lot of people coming up to us.
Uh-huh.
What happened to your ring?
I gave it to the working people.
We're the working people!
Oh, remind me to tell them the story about when I bought milk.
I think you just told it.
See, I didn't know who H was. At the time, I just loved his Insta feed.
It's so funny you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know it's Sussex.
It's important we do this ourselves, Harry, and not live off your family.
I agree. We'll just have to find a way to make £50 billion on our own.
But oh, it didn't stop there. Chaos detonated, jam jars smashed against monitors, glass shards flying. One even clunks cartoon Harry on the head in perfect deadpan comedy timing. And just when you think it's over, a stone-faced interviewer cuts through the madness with the line of the night. You've lived a life with the royal family, you've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard? The screen cuts to a frantic staffer sprinting across the scene, ducking past a glowing NDA sign like they're escaping a crime scene. This wasn't satire anymore. It was a savage trial by fire.
Time that criticizing the duplicitous Duke and her awful wife was acceptable. especially in the entertainment industry. Now, we know that the episode...
So all you'd have to do is Instagram yourselves using my ketchup. It'd be a huge help.
I see. Well, that's something we'll definitely think about.
Let's have a bit of a laugh at Harry and Meghan's expense because I've finally caught up with this South Park episode.
It's quite vicious in a way, but quite funny as well.
What matters is what we have on the inside.
Time to do our daily $250,000 sponsored Instagram post.
I shouldn't have left the made-up nonsense.
South Park, it's come to life. That's what we're witnessing in this hospital room right here.
You can't sue a cartoon. It's satire. It is what it is.
South Park has done a parody.
Jesus, what did they do to you? There were highs and lows. It's all good. Anyway, see you guys at tea. Come on, Harry.
And then just when you thought South Park had already burned it all down, they went Broadway. Meghan's cartoon character is suddenly dropped into a glitter-soaked spectacle called NDA Land. Yes, that's what they called it, NDA Land. She twirls onto center stage, shredded contracts draped over her like feather boas, belting her mantra, while a chorus line of backup dancers shimmies around her. It was a demolition disguised as a musical.
And of course, while there was a jokey nature to the episode, it almost immediately started to...
I don't know what to do. How are we going to pay for school for Archie?
I have to tell you, I never realized so many things cost money. Like this chicken. I bet you had to pay for it.
Oh, you're hilarious, Meghan. Why did you move back here anyway?
It was ultimately a tough call, but there were a lot of factors to consider.
It is elevating the ordinary little things. And who got the Kroger peanut butter? It's not even organic.
But you're the same.
You're the same.
Like, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, guys, you don't gotta do this. Please, I'm begging you to stop.
I was living in the middle of nowhere in Toronto, Canada, and I didn't even really know the word royal. I mean, besides Lord Song, I love that song. It's an amazing pop rock ballad.
But the shade didn't end there. Enter Emma Greed's cartoon version, strutting across stage with Aspire cards in hand, clearly scripted as a lifeline to Meghan's narrative. But instead of grabbing it, cartoon Meghan shoves her aside and spits out, "I pivoted yesterday, and that's the vibe." Boom! Brand destroyed. Jam jars rain down like confetti, splattering across a jewelry box while the interviewer's voice cuts in, adding salt to the wound.
Of Meghan and Harry showed that the prince's popularity in America had dropped by 3%. Meghan's
I'm sorry, I need a drink.
Down with the monarchy! We deserve our privacy!
These people.
Mention, where's this beloved privacy that they talk about?
Yeah. We want privacy! We want privacy!
They don't want attention. This is just so attention. This is all about her. Right. It's not about...
Auntie Meghan, hello! Oh, I've missed you!
My name is Meghan Sussex now. Call me Meghan Markle one more time, Mindy Kaling.
Who's that?
That's your nephew, Archie.
You're pulling my leg. Why have we not met before?
You've met him like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
You just can't keep faking it. It's too hard.
And then, a blink and you'll miss it detail that fans swear was the pettiest cut of all. A tiny, animated royal corgi trots onto screen wearing a crown. In its mouth, a sign that reads, "The firm thanks you for your service. Refund pending." The audience howled. It was subtle, quick, but devastating. Like a tiny knife twisted into an already deep wound. A single frame with more impact than an entire speech.
And it never recovered. Royal YouTube sensation P. Dina with me now. P. Dina.
Hi, I'm Meghan Markle.
And I'm Harry. Harry.
And we're royally screwed.
It's so nice to have you back in London, Meghan. I've missed our little lunches.
We've never had lunch together, Kate.
Well, we must continue the tradition. Damn it, now the prince is playing polo on the lawn.
We are here because privacy is a basic human right.
And please stop sending me samples.
I hear you, Andy. I'll amp it up. I'll smash a wine glass. I'll tell Kyle she has Munchausen syndrome. I'll accuse Dorit of doing coke.
Is this a wrinkle I see in my blouse? Who the f ironed this? I told you to iron this shirt 10 times. It looks like you only ironed it 9.
How many more princes and his wives have to live in this nightmare?
But South Park wasn't finished. They cranked the spectacle into overdrive. Out of nowhere, a massive Monte Carlo slot machine crashes down into the fake courtroom. Lights flash, alarms blare, and Meghan pulls the lever with manic energy, chanting, "My faith is greater than my fear." The reels spin, spinning her fate. And then, click, a crown, a corgi, a Union Jack. Sirens explode across the screen as alarms wail. Contract breach. And in that instant, it wasn't just satire anymore. It was prophecy.
I don't think this is a theory that can be dismissed.
Absolutely.
Andy, you gotta be kidding me. I've brought plenty of conflict to the show.
I'm sorry, Meghan. It's just not working out. All you talked about all season was your line of ketchup.
That's why a lot of these celebrities that start these things, they can't keep up. You know, like the Meghan Markle.
Why are we so mad today? Because we want our privacy.
Have you always been a natural creative?
Of course. I remember one example. I suggested to the royal family we should do a Real Housewives of Buckingham Palace, but they were against it every step of the way.
Hey guys, so funny bumping into you.
Yeah, I mean, we all live here now, so not that funny.
Welcome to my garden. Well, it's not my garden, it's a set actually, but welcome to my set.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
The slot machine stunt was vicious, but South Park still wasn't done twisting the knife. The very next scene cuts to Meghan's faux palace gates. At first glance, it looks picture perfect. Rows of pastel pink journals stacked high, glimmering in the soft light. They look innocent, even sweet, stamped with gold foil letters spelling out, "Tell the truth." But then the camera zooms in. Meghan opens one. Instead of heartfelt notes or gratitude from fans, every page is a brutal receipt of her own demands. Midnight emails ordering beige-only flowers, staff schedules rewritten like hostage notes. One by one, the diaries reveal not kindness, but command after command, power plays masked as lifestyle branding.
And people know when they watch it, it's going to have that underlining truth behind all the things.
Well, it's an apartment, so.
Yes, an apartment palace, I know that. Lots of tiny palaces inside one big palace. Dad, do you have any cash for a cab? Oh, look, Grandma's on the money. I never noticed that before.
I remember back to when I was known more for being a renowned actress in my various roles, such as Rachel from Suits, or Rachel from Suits Season 2, and Rachel from Suits Season 3.
Yes, I think I see your point.
And everyone does reality TV now, so don't worry about this being a step down for me, because it's not.
I wasn't until you just said it.
Plus, it's a really good platform to promote my brand.
What is your brand?
Oh, I don't know. I'll think of some piece of crap.
Hey, lowly cameraman, come over here and try some fried chicken. Try the fried chicken. Try the fried chicken. We need to make it look like I actually care about my camera crew. Come get some fried chicken. Act like you're having fun. Act like you're having fun.
By the way, I love your Luke.
Sorry, what's that?
Your Luke. You look amazing. Your Luke.
My Luke. My Luke. My look. She likes my...
And then came the line that made test audiences scream. Scribbled across a sticky note, "Remember Father's Day post no later than 3 p.m. The crowd reportedly lost it. It was like seeing the curtain ripped back, exposing the machinery of the Meghan machine. A perfectly staged persona built on carefully timed posts and endless curation, and South Park had reduced it to a neon sticky note. Brutal. But if you thought that was the knockout blow, think again. Suddenly the stage darkens. A hologram of Serena Williams flickers into view above the journals, floating like a queen of shade. And then she drops the line, "A lie can't live forever." Gasps. Actual chills. With one powerful swing of a glowing tennis racket, holographic Serena smashes the journals into the sky, pages scattering like fireworks of failed messaging. Glittery ink rains across the screen, coating everything in the wreckage of spin and PR illusion. Insiders whisper Meghan's own PR team fought desperately to have this part axed, calling it unfair, invasive, and cruel. But guess what? It stayed. The writers refused to cave. And then came the moment that insiders swear broke the room. The setting? A dimly lit Montecito kitchen, instantly recognizable to fans as a parody of Meghan's old baby mama dance backdrop. Cartoon Harry is there, frosting jam jars quietly at the counter. He looks tired, worn. He mumbles into a broken podcast mic, trying to speak, but every word he attempts gets blocked by giant on-screen messages, as if his voice, his agency, his say no longer matter. The silence is deafening. And then, waddling in comes the royal pup. The corgi again, headset on, smirk locked, dragging with him a giant red button labeled fact check. Without hesitation, he slams it. Boom! The kitchen erupts into absolute chaos. NDA confetti rains from the ceiling, shredded PR drafts swirl through the air, tiny Netflix logos flutter around like dying moths. And as the madness unfolds, Meghan's infamous Aspire quote begins looping in the background. Someone else's urgency is not my urgency. At first, it's faint, then louder still, until it becomes deafening, haunting, relentless. Test viewers described it as a fever dream, like being trapped inside Meghan's own spiraling meltdown. And just when you think it couldn't get more unhinged, the screen fades to black. Relief washes in for a split second, until it glitches back on. This time, the opening splash screen of Netflix fills the frame, except the iconic red N morphs. It mutates into a glowing $sign, and the words beneath, content and commerce. The audience screamed, and then it happened. A holographic Meghan bursts onto the screen, styled like she's hosting a Silicon Valley keynote crossed with Buckingham Palace pageantry. Glitter, lasers, pageant waves, the full spectacle. She launches into a dramatic brand presentation boasting of faith, fear, and her truth. But South Park wasn't done torching the house. No, they wanted blood. The giant slot machine suddenly crashes back down. Meghan's hologram, wide-eyed and manic, yanks the lever again. The reels spin, flashing symbols in neon blurs. And then jackpot, but not the kind she wanted. A corgi, a crown, a Union Jack. Sirens shriek. The words contract breach flash in violent red across the screen. And before anyone can blink, the floor collapses beneath her cartoon heels. Gone. Just like that. The finale was savage. No, it was annihilation. Meghan wasn't just roasted, she was dismantled, reduced, shattered into pop culture rubble. A lifetime carefully constructed through calculated branding undone in a handful of brutal, unforgettable minutes. And let's be real, this wasn't comedy anymore. This was execution, a cultural gut punch that sent shockwaves far beyond TV screens. Insiders say Meghan's team erupted in chaos the very night test audiences saw it. Phone calls flew, emails fired, legal threats drafted. PR strategies flipped overnight from offense to damage control. They reportedly begged executives to lock the episode away forever, claiming it was beyond parody and a career assassination. But here's the catch. The genie was already out of the bottle. Leaks had spread. Screenshots floated online. Whisper networks carried every detail. South Park had essentially detonated a nuclear meme bomb, and no one, not even Meghan's famously aggressive PR machine, could stop the fallout. Fans, critics, even casual viewers weighed in. Some called it genius, others said it went too far. But one thing was clear, nobody was neutral. This wasn't just another parody. This was a line in the sand, and maybe, just maybe, the career-resetting, brand-breaking cultural moment Meghan had spent years running from finally arrived, in cartoon form no less.